Saturday, March 22nd program, 13th event of our racing season. Moving in with Cavendish, Steve Mahar, Amon Abraham, and Jill Barrio. Lucky Alberta, Sam Hodgen, Cocan Fame, Euless Gallant, Island Blaze from Post 5, and Todd Trites, Elm Grove Camrose, and Mike Downey from 6, and Rachel Down outside 7, and Steve Downey. Field of 7, race number 1. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Lucky Alberta springs out for the early lead. Inside Amon Abraham. Then it's Island Blaze on the outside. Cocan Fame gets away racing in a 4th. Around the turn they go. On way to the opening 8th. Then 5th to the inside is Cavendish. Outside Elm Grove Camrose in 6th. And trailing 7th up the backside, Rachel Down and Island Blaze. On the outside going 4 and taking the lead. The inquiry sign goes up now with Lucky Alberta riding in shotgun in the pocket 2nd. Amon Abraham back in 3rd, 31-1 opener. Then racing 4th, Cocan Fame, Cavendish, Elm Grove Camrose, and trailing the field is Rachel Down and Island Blaze. On the front here for the track's leading driver, Todd Trites, out a length and a half. Lucky Alberta 2nd. Amon Abraham is gapped out in 3rd. Then Cocan Fame is sitting in 4th. Cavendish 5th. Then Elm Grove Camrose to the outside. And the trailing halfway home, Rachel Down and Island Blaze. Over the opening half, 102 and a 2, and that's even quarters, 31-1 for Island Blaze so far. And she has the lead, and in the backfield, Elm Grove Camrose is eating up racetrack early on here, and up on the outside, and the Colt in his first lifetime start going for the lead here, and Elm Grove Camrose takes it. Island Blaze 2nd, Lucky Alberta back in 3rd, Amon Abraham sits back in 4th, then racing 5th, Cocan Fame, and Island Blaze fighting back on the inside, 3/4, 134-2 around the turn. Island Blaze takes it over again. Elm Grove Camrose on the outside. Then 3rd, Lucky Alberta. Amon Abraham is gapped out and not in it this afternoon down the lane. And it's Island Blaze, Elm Grove Camrose on the outside. Deep stretch, Island Blaze is going to win it here. And she comes back on to win it for Trites. Elm Grove Camrose 2nd. And for 3rd, Lucky Alberta. Island Blaze, how about this? 204. 29-3, closing quarter for Island Blaze, and she takes a new lifetime mark this afternoon. 204, it's a new record. Island Blaze. She's a 4-year-old daughter of Force of Life out of the Nuxlow Bell mare, Fort Star. Entered by Earl Fram, Todd Trites in the driver's seat. Earl trains the mare, and she picks up her 2nd lifetime win. And for her today, it's a new lifetime record this afternoon as she wins on the tote board within about $6 or $7 of each other as they move behind the starting gate. The favorite, Daya Harlaka. And we get J.K. Shadow and Jill Barrio, Diamond Hard, and John Davidson, Daya Harlaka, and Todd Trites, Scams Man, Mike Downey. Then we got Expo's Dream, Lonnie Stokes, We'll See Our Dolly Dance, Rick Armstrong. And the outside goes to Falcons Quick and Ed Harvey. Field of 7, $2,500 claiming Pacers. Here they come. They are off, and no surprise, Daya Harlaka busts out for the early lead and takes it. Camsman will be looking to duck in around the turn and gets in the 2-hole. Then We'll See Our Dolly Dance looks for a spot as Diamond Hard takes over 3rd. Then on the outside, parked and looking for the spot is We'll See Our Dolly Dance, and she gets in the 4-hole. Then it's back to J.K. Shadow sitting back in 5th, and he's going to get underway early here, and he's out driving first up as they move to the opening quarter right behind him. On the outside, moving Expo's Dream, Falcons Quick, and the backfield in motion after an opening quarter. 31 seconds flat, and it's Trites again cutting it out here. But again, they're in hot pursuit on the outside as J.K. Shadow is going to rough it up. First up on the outside second. Then Cam's Man third. Outside Expo's Dreams getting a nice trip on the outside second. Over from fourth. Diamond Hard is going to be the victim here, and he's going to get shuffled back. Falcons Quick on the outside, and we'll see our Dolly Dance. Got in the 4-hole early, but she's also shuffled back and now trails a half 1, no 1 and 4. And they sped it up actually in that second quarter. 30 and 4 in the second split. And JK Shadow now shows on top, but Daya Harlaka looking to fight back on the inside. And they're neck and neck, toe to toe. Cam's Man has had a perfect trip for Mike Downey. Sitting back in third, watch for him. Then Expo's Dream. 3 quarters in 1:32 and 30 and 1 in the third quarter, and Daya Harlaka not giving up on the inside, has the lead back again. JK Shadow outside. Cam's Man will tip 3 wide now for the drive. They're in deep stretch. JK Shadow has taken over. Daya Harlaka on the inside again. Neck and neck, JK Shadow. And what a mile he went, parked every step of the way as he moved first up and challenged Daya Harlaka the whole way. And the mile, wow, 2:01 and 4. And they still had 29 and 4 speed in that final quarter. And it's JK Shadow, and a hard-fought win, to say the least. A big effort for him. And back to the winner's circle, the winner of race 2, and one of the hottest combinations at Exhibition Park right now. It's Davies and Barrio, and they team up here again in race 2 as JK Shadow wins here. He's a 6-year-old son of Straight Path out of the Armbro Acton mare, JK Beauty. Home of Joe Smallwood, as mentioned, trained by Chris Davies. He's the leading trainer at Exhibition Park Raceway right now. And Jill Barrio in the driver's seat. Jill picking win 18 up here the season, 18 wins this year. And JK Shadow picks up win 2 from 10 starts, and the mile in 2:01 and 4. Here for the third. As the field of 6 moving in now behind the starter, We're Coming to Get Ya. And a big effort last week, parked every step of the way. He's got the inside, though, today. Lonnie Stokes, Baby Dill from post 2, and Rick Armstrong. Admiral's Lucky Lady, Gilles Barrio. Then from post 4, Carter Star, fresh off a new lifetime mark. John Davidson from 4, Too Funny. First start for her from post 5 this season. And Miss Cocan Lady T back to the races in the outside 6. Here they come. Off and pacing, and that's Carter Star. And she went gate to wire last week, and she'll be looking for the lead around the turn. And Johnny D points her right to the choo-choo here, and she moves out by about 3. Then Admiral's Lucky Lady gets away racing in second as they straighten into the backside. Baby Dill third. Then racing fourth, We're Coming to Get You, Miss Cocan Lady T. And trailing Too Funny on way to the opening quarter, Carter Star. And Davidson leading early on here. Leading by a length and a half, Admiral's Lucky Lady in second. That opening quarter, 30 and 1. Moving right along here. Baby Dill has gapped out 2 more in third. Then another 3 lengths back to We're Coming to Get You, but he's closing in quickly from a fourth and looking to make a move, and there he goes on the outside, first up from fourth. Then Miss Cocan Lady T fifth, and trailing Too Funny. As they approach the half, Carter Star, We're Coming to Get Ya on the outside. Then Admiral's Lucky Lady inside, followed by Baby Dill, Miss Cocan Lady T, and Too Funny trails the half. 1:01 and 2, 31 and 1 in that third quarter. Carter Star, but We're Coming to Get Ya, doing just that on the outside, going for the lead. Toe to toe up the backside. Carter Star back on top again. We're Coming to Get Ya. Then Admiral's Lucky Lady has had a nice trip, and she's right there third. Then Baby Dill is fourth. Cocan Lady T, and trailing the field is Too Funny. Past the 3 quarters, 1:32.2, Carter Star. Then Admiral's Lucky Lady is second. We're coming to get ya. And again, another tough trip for him this afternoon. He's been parked most of the way and still right there with an eighth to go. Carter Star. We're coming to get you on the outside. Admiral's Lucky Lady. No racing room for her. Carter Star is going to go gate to wire. Second straight week. Admiral's Lucky Lady, all kinds of horse, and just couldn't find any racing room. She was running over them. And the mile 2:03.3. 2:03.3. Carter Star, second straight win. Fourth of the year. And back to the winner's circle. Second straight week for Carter Star, returning a winner. And she's a 4-year-old daughter of Liz Ryan and of the Stargaze Hanover mare, Runaway Splurge. Owned by Rosaire Barrio. He does the training of the mare, John Davidson. In the driver's seat, 18 wins for John this season. And Carter Star, a gate-to-wire effort, back-to-back weeks. And this afternoon, 2:03 and a 3. Front-end effort, Carter Star. A mile in 2:03.3. Win 4 of the campaign. On the board, Becoming Jarwa at 290 as they move in behind the gate. Materialism, Mark Haig from post 1. Wilson's Cam and Charlie Price. Then Becoming Jarwa, Wayne Hubbard. Wild Cherry from post 4 and Jill Barrio, Mr. Varbo. Lonnie Stokes from 5. Salzbrook Dandy from 6. And Todd Trites, Everybody Loves Raymond from 7. And a Sam Hodgen. Field of 7 here. Here they come. They're off and pacing, Becoming Jarwa looking for the lead. Materialism on the outside, digging in around the turn. And they're neck and neck for the lead. Becoming Jarwa has taken it. Materialism racing second. Then back in third, Wilson's Cam. Fourth, Wild Cherry. Then racing fifth, Mr. Varbo. 6, Salzbrook Dandy, and trailing 7th, Everybody Loves Raymond. And the brakes are on here, it appears, and everybody getting jammed up there by that opening quarter. And it's Becoming Jarwa, 29-4. And again, the backfield quickly in motion now. On the outside, Wild Cherry comes up to challenge and is on the outside. Second, Becoming Jarwa inside. And on the outside, Wild Cherry off the turn. And racing third, Materialism. Then fourth on the inside, Wilson's Cam, Mr. Varbo on the outside. Then it's back to Salzbrook Dandy. And trailing on the outside, Everybody Loves Raymond. They're halfway home in a minute. And a 2/5, and Becoming Jarwa on the inside, and he's got the lead back again. Wild Cherry on the outside, then racing third, Materialism on the outside, driving fourth and driving on. Now third, Mr. Varbo, then Materialism now fourth on the outside. Everybody Loves Raymond comes to fifth, then Wilson's Cam getting locked in. Salzbrook Dandy and Wild Cherry's going to try him again here. 1:31.2. Becoming Jarwa. Wild Cherry on the outside. Then racing third, Mr. Varbo. Everybody Loves Raymond. Salzbrook Dandy tips out 3 wide from fifth with an 8th to go. Becoming Jarwa on the outside. Wild Cherry coming to him. Wild Cherry on the outside gets the lead. Wild Cherry on the outside. Mr. Varbo. Salzbrook Dandy on the outside. Might have got up for the deuce, but it looks like it was Wild Cherry, and what a trip she went. 2:01.4. This mare this afternoon, Wild Cherry. Wild Cherry in the winner's circle, the 7-year-old daughter of Chill Factor, and the big towner mare, Lowella Hanover, owned by Tommy Gunn. Trained by Gilles Barrio, who does the driving today. 3 wins now for Wild Cherry. And 12 starts, 3 wins, 3 seconds. What an effort this afternoon. And move first up. And collars the leaders through the home stretch to win 2:01 and 4. Wild Cherry continues to race well. One of the better mares around the St. John area here, and that'll put her over 2,000 in earnings so far this year. And again, 3 wins from 12 starts and a nice effort. Wild Cherry, first up move, and wins it here 2:01 and 4. Wild Cherry. Entry, Cosmic Tross will score from 4, so we'll go from the inside out here. Red Boots, John Davidson as the inside, 4 deals. We'll have post 2 and Mike Stevenson. Dusty Lane Oscar from 3, Rick Armstrong. Then Cosmic Tross from 4, Charlie Price. Rosalie Sealster, 5, Sam Hodgen. From post 6 is West Gem Princess, Steve Mahar, and Dillinger's Lady. Second part of the stable entry will have the outside 7. Field of 7, race 5. Here they come. They are off and pacing Cosmic Tross. 4 deals on the inside quickly, though. Takes over around the first turn. 4 deals on top as they move to the opening 8th. Out by 2.5. Cosmic Tross is a racing second. Then West Gem Princess angled in at 3rd on the outside. Dillinger's Lady, Red Boots takes over 4th. And Barrio angles in Dillinger's Lady to 5th. Dusty Lane Oscar gets away in a 6th. Then trailing 7th, Rosalie Sealster. And Red's Boots are on the front end. That is 4 deals as expected off the front end here. An opening quarter 30 and 2. It's 4 deals. Out by 2, Cosmic Tross second. Then West Gem Princess up close 3rd. Red Boots 4th. And Dillinger's Lady has an eye to the outside again from 5th. Dusty Lane Oscar has a way to come today from 6th. And a trailing 7th halfway home is going to be Rosalie Sealster. 4 deals. West Gem Princess coming at him early on the outside as they were halfway home. 1:01 and 1. 4 deals on the front end here and leading, but on the outside, West Gem Princess now takes the lead. Cosmic Tross now moves to 3rd. Dillinger's Lady, and she's spotted up close now, and she's 4th on the outside and tipping out 3 wide as they drive on to the 3/4 they go. And West Gem Princess and Cosmic Tross second. Dillinger's Lady's in the hunt, and she looks good back in 3rd and saving her best for the last part of the mile here. Then now moving to 4th, Dusty Lane Oscar as Dillinger's Lady tips out 3 wide. West Gem Princess has the lead. Dillinger's Lady, though, comes to second. The 3/4 33 flat and 31 and 4 in that 3rd quarter. And how about this? Dillinger's Lady on the outside has grabbed the lead. West Gem Princess inside, but Barrio is going to guide Dillinger's Lady to victory here. And she goes a nice trip this afternoon. And the time for the mile, 2:04 and 3. And it's Dillinger's Lady here in the 5th. And back to the winner's circle, winner of race 5, 1A Dillinger's Lady, a 6-year-old daughter of D.M. Dillinger. Out of the Broadway Express mare, Broadway Selection, owned by Deborah Kirkpatrick and Serge Cormier. Debbie does the training, Gilles Barrio in the driver's seat, and Debbie up for Owner of the Year here at Exhibition Park Raceway for last season. That'll be announced at the awards banquet, and a nice win for Debbie this afternoon. Dillinger's Lady for co-owner as well, Serge Cormier. And Debbie trains the mare Gilles Barrio up to drive, and that's 3 wins on the day for Barrio. Dillinger's Lady, 2:04 and 3. And that's her first win of the season, 2:04 and 3, Dillinger's Lady. Side Mark Haig, Night Stalker from 2, and Mike Downey. Then ours Overton scores 3, Steve Mahar. Pictonian Dream from 4, and Mike Campbell. Lot of Speed, Doug Beckwith. Then Cocan Rebel, Jerry Gallan. Incredible Thrill. Mike Stevenson talking about My Boy has the outside 8 today. And Todd Trites. 8 across the gate, and here they come. They are off, and a lot of speed busting for the lead. Pictonian Dream firing out of there today and looking for the lead. Up on the inside, Educated around the turn. Educated on the lead. Pictonian Dream on the outside, and he's busting for the lead. May have to take a back seat, though, and Campbell angles him into the pylons now. Then racing back in third on the outside. No spot for a lot of speed. He's forced to go on. Then racing on the inside is Night Stalker. Then it's talking about my boy, R's Overton, Cocan Rebel. And trailing the field is Incredible Thrill, 29-3 opener. And it's Educated, a lot of speed, getting the air today, and parked in his first start back. And he's parked second, Pictonian Dream, and he's sitting nicely third. Night Stalker is gapped out fourth. Then on the outside, talking about my boy, makes a move. Then it's R's Overton. Two trailers now are Incredible Thrill and Cocan Rebel halfway home. Educated on the front end effort, and 59-1 halfway home for Educated. Then a lot of speed, getting the worst of this trip. On the outside, park second, Pictonian Dream, and he's sitting nicely right there. Will he get some racing room, though? Talking about my boy, R's Overton tips out, and Incredible Thrill also. We're looking for racing room. Night Stalker, Cocan Rebel trails, and a lot of speed is called it a day now and fading quickly. Educated up front, talking about my boy, R's Overton on the outside, three wide, three quarters, 1:31-2, and it's Educated still on the lead. Outside, talking about my boy, Pictonian Dream, looks for racing room. Outside, R's Overton with an eighth of a mile to go. Four of them at this point in the hunt. Talking about my boy on the outside, Educated, Pictonian Dream up the inside, all kinds of pace, and is going to win it here for Mike Campbell. Pictonian Dream wins it, and he picks up a win, 2:02 and a 3. Pictonian Dream, new lifetime mark for the pacer, 2:02 and 3. Mike Campbell. Now, winner of race 6, number 3, Pictonian Dream, a 4-year-old gelding by Dream Away out of the Nonooks mare, Macaroni, owned by the Backstretch Boys stable of Fredericton, trained by Lucy St. Amour. Mike Campbell in the driver's seat, and Pictonian Dream picks up win 2 of the season, and a new lifetime mark for Pictonian Dream this afternoon, 2:02 and 3. Pictonian Dream, new lifetime best for him, a mile in 2:02 and 3. Starters for the 7th race, in behind the gate, a field of 6. Moving in here in race 7, Centurion Thunder, John Davidson, Port Hill Digger, and Lonnie Stokes. Then from post 3, Oh My Beautiful Doll and Steve Mahar. Bert and Bert, Mike Stevenson. GM Harbor, Gilles Barrio, and on the outside, Dusty Lane Buster, Sam Hodgen. Field of 6 across the gate, race 7 of the afternoon. 6 starters, here they come. They are off, no surprise. Port Hill Digger's going to bust for the lead. Bert and Bert will also leave out of there, and he's on the outside giving chase in second. Oh My Beautiful Doll is leaving well enough to leave Bert and Bert out at this point as they race, and Oh My Beautiful Doll is run off stride, and she's on the run as they hit the opening 8th and up the backside. Port Hill Digger, Bert and Bert, now 3rd, Centurion Thunder. GM Harbor now 4th, Dusty Lane Buster, and Oh My Beautiful Doll jumped it off before the 8th, or just past the 8th pole, and she's last, 29-2. That opening quarter up front and cutting it, Port Hill Digger, and Bert and Bert sitting in the perfect pocket trip here. Then back in 3rd, Centurion Thunder, followed up by GM Harbor. Then it's Dusty Lane Buster and Oh My Beautiful Doll. 3/8 of the mile in, Port Hill Digger, Bert and Bert racing second. Then Centurion Thunder, GM Harbor tries to close it up. Then racing in 5th, Dusty Lane Buster comes out to move, and trailing Oh My Beautiful Doll a minute and 1/5, 30-4. that second quarter. Around the turn they go, and it's all Port Hill Digger on the front end here. Burt and Burt racing second, Centurion Thunder third, GM Harbor angles out to the outside from fourth, and Dusty Lane Buster, and trailing Oh My Beautiful Doll, and it's Port Hill Digger, GM Harbor on the outside. Burt and Burt is there, and he's yet to fire as GM Harbor's come up now and is chasing the leader. 3/4 1, 32 and 2. GM Harbor has taken over Port Hill Digger, Burt and Burt, and he looked like the clear-cut choice. Will he get through here? An eighth to go. GM Harbor is moving away. GM Harbor in deep stretch. It's all GM Harbor. Then Dusty Lane Buster late, but it's GM Harbor, Dusty Lane Buster, and for third was Centurion Thunder, and they were rubbing wheels. Fourth and fifth, Port Hill Digger and Burt side by side in the mile 2:03 and 2. Quiery is up. Circle the winner of race 7. Number 5, GM Harbor, a 9-year-old son of Prince Viking. Out of the Cole Harbor mare, Jane Harbor. Home by Ted Smallwood of Stratford PEI. Trained by Chris Davies. Gilles Barrio in the bike. Fourth win of the afternoon for Gilles Barrio. And Barrio and Davies team up again for another win here this afternoon. Their second win of the day. And GM Harbor winning his second of the season. And it's the season's best for the veteran pacer. 2:03 and 2. GM Harbor in a 2:03 and 2 and an upset here in race 7. Now we have Victory.com off the inside. Steve Mahar, Consider Me Lucky, and Mike Stevenson. Bando Morris, Gilles Barrio, Franco Croupier, and Mike Downey. Fastest Can Be, Mark Haig, Hugh K. Bluegrass, John Davidson, and Ashby Corner and Todd Trites. Field of 7 lining up behind the gate. 8th race here on this afternoon's program with the field of 7 across the gate here. Here they come. Fastest Can Be a bit off the gate here. Off and pacing, and Consider Me Lucky steps out for the lead, and she takes it around the turn. Consider Me Lucky. Then racing second up the inside, Victory.com. Then third, Franco Croupier on the outside, and he's now second. Then dropping to third, Victory.com. Bando Morris now fourth. UK Bluegrass backs off and is racing fifth. Fastest Can Be sixth. Then trailing seventh, Ashby Corner as they make their way to the opening quarter. And they're by that marker. Consider Me Lucky, a quick 29 and 3 opener. And Mike Downey getting the worst of this trip so far. Franco Croupier is parked on the outside second. Then right there on the inside third is Victory.com. Bando Morris is up tight this week, and he's fourth and on the move. And on the outside from fourth. Then Hugh K. Bluegrass sits in fifth. Fastest Can Be comes out to move. And Ashby Corner also is 3 wide as they approach the half. And your leader up top is Consider Me Lucky, but they're coming 3 wide behind them. They were by the half in 1 minute and 2/5 around the turn. Consider Me Lucky, Franco Croupier, Ashby Corner on the outside, fast as a ball, 3 wide, and driving now for the lead. Ashby Corner takes it. Bando Morris is out wide and comes to second, giving chase, but Ashby Corner looks the best so far in here today, and moving away, Ashby Corner. Bando Morris is second, 3/4 1, 32 and 1. Round the turn, Ashby Corner, Bando Morris. Then Victory.com racing back fourth on the inside, or outside rather. That's Fastest Can Be, an 8th to go. And Bando Morris is coming up again. Deep stretch, Ashby Corner. Then on the outside, Bando Morris coming on. Deep stretch, Ashby Corner, Bando Morris. But it's going to be Ashby Corner, Bando Morris. And for third, Victory.com. And the mile 2:02 and 4. And Ashby Corner's razor sharp in his first start back. And he wins 2:02 and a 4. And Bando Morris right at his wheel. And back to the winner's circle, his second win of the afternoon. And our leading driver, Todd Trites, in the winner's circle with Ashby Corner. And a 5-year-old son of Life Sign out of the No Nukes mare, Nova. Omadon Montgomery of Quispam, trained by Charlie Price. And Todd Trites always gets along with this horse well. And this afternoon, winning at first asking. First start off a qualifier, 2:02 and a 4. The mile 2:02 and 4, Ashby Corner. Winning in 2:02 and 4, second win of the afternoon for driver Todd Trites. And the top class pacers in behind the gate, led by Racklin Fine Line, Gilles Barrio, Pipe Major, Mike Campbell, Obi Viking, and Mike Downey. Ryan's Fancy, Lonnie Stokes. Rapid Cane, Todd Trites, Jarwa, John Davidson, and outside Pitbull Hanover, Mike Stevenson. 7 across the gate, the top class. Here they come. Off and pacing, good start. Rackland Fine Line with the speed from the outside. Getting fired up, Rapid Cane, Jarwa on the far outside as they round the turn. And some tight quarters there on way to the opening 8th. And Rapid Cane on the outside, Jarwa going at him. Then Rackland Fine Line sitting back in 3rd on way to the opening quarter. Pipe Major got away 4th. Then OB Viking is back 5th. Ryan's Fancy and Pitbull Hanover, and it's Jarwa, 29 seconds even. Rapid Cane is racing 2nd. Rackland Fine Line is gapped out in 3rd. Pipe Major is 4th. OB Viking made a skip there, and he's back in 5th. Then racing 6th, Ryan's Fancy. Pitbull Hanover trails the field today, 3/8 of the mile in, led by Jarwa. Then Rapid Cane sits 2nd. Rackland Fine Line gets set to move from 3rd as Barrio eyes over his shoulder, and he's going to make a move now as Ryan's Fancy has moved the half, 58 and 4 around the turn. Jarwa, then Rapid Cane, Rackland Fine Line on the outside. Now comes to 2nd. Then racing 3rd on the inside, Rapid Cane, and he's fighting tooth and nail. Then on the outside, Ryan's Fancy. Getting into it, Pipe Major looks for racing room. Also, OB Viking, watch for him possibly make his swooping move, and trailing Pitbull Hanover, 1:30 past the 3/4, and it's Jarwa clinging to his lead. Rackland Fine Line outside, Ryan's Fancy. Rapid Cane, Pipe Major looks for racing room as they've got 1/8 of a mile to go, and down the home stretch, Jarwa, Rackland Fine Line on the outside, OB Viking on the far outside, Pipe Major between horses, deep stretch, gonna be Rackland Fine Line, and it looks like Barrio got there for his 5th, and the mile 2 minutes 3/5. Back with his 5th driving win of the afternoon, driver Gilles Barrio, this time aboard Rackland Fine Line here in our top class. And Rackland Fine Line picks up, it's a milestone for him, 50 career wins for Rackland Fine Line. He's reached the half-century mark in wins with 50 on his career, and he wins this afternoon 2 minutes and 3/5. Congratulations, Rackland Fine Line. For owners, the Ultimate Stable, trainer-driver Gilles Barrio. And the starters for the finale. 8 mares lining up, claiming pacers. Expect to win, Steve Mahar. Tisha's Pit Pony, Mike Stevenson. Freestone Lexi and John Davidson. Debbie's Eldorado, Mike Downey. Lucky Northern Star and Todd Trites. Holiday Moon, Sam Hodgen. Golden Days and Gilles Barrio. And outside 8 is Menard Amity and Rick Armstrong. Field of 8 for the finale. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Good start, Tisha's Pit Pony. And we expected her to be off the gate, but off the gate in the inside is Expect to Win. And he takes over. Tisha's Pit Ponies now got the 2-hole on the outside. Lucky Northern Star, not so lucky so far. And she's parked early on here. Then Freestone Lexi got away racing in 4th. And now angling in, Lucky Northern Star gets to 3rd. Then racing 4th, Freestone Lexi, Debbie's Eldorado. Golden Days eyes a move, and Barrio's going to get her on the move early on. And the 2 trailers are Manart Amity and the Holiday Moon, 30 seconds even the quarter. It's Expect to Win. Sitting in the pocket perfectly is Tisha's Pit Pony, but the outside flow is coming. Freestone Lexi on the outside, and she's on the move first up, and that'll give cover to Golden Days, and she's moving up from 4th and going on. Then getting shuffled back, Lucky Northern Star, then Debbie's Eldorado, Holiday Moon, and Manart Amity halfway home, 1:01, and around the turn they go, and your leader up top and cutting it out is Expect to Win, looking to go all the way here, and has a length lead. Then racing second on the outside, Freestone Lexi. Third, Tisha's Pit Pony. No racing room for her, though. Golden Days tips out 3 wide. Then right behind her, Holiday Moon. Also 3 wide to the outside. And what a bunch field. And these mares are bunch big time. Throw a blanket over them. 1:32 and 4. And Freestone Lexi is taken over. Then Expect to Win back on again. Golden Days between horses. Tisha's Pit Pony looks for some racing room to open up. Down the lane, Expect to Win. Freestone Lexi now takes over. Holiday Moon on the outside. Freestone Lexi drawing clear. Holiday Moon, Golden Days. But it's going to be Davidson getting his second win of the afternoon. Holiday Moon, the deuce, and getting 3rd, Golden Days. Mile 2:04 and 3, Freestone Lexi. And a brave first up move by Johnny D pays off here. Freestone Lexi in the 10th. And back with his second driving win of the afternoon, driver John Davidson aboard number 3, Freestone Lexi, a 10-year-old daughter of Kentucky Spur, out of the Matt Scooter mare, Stone Free. Alme Von Pease of Appleton, Maine, trained by Andrew Ward. John Davidson in the driver's seat, and Freestone Lexi picks up her first winning trip of the season, and she wins this afternoon. First up trip, and she wins it 2:04 and 3. Nice win, Freestone Lexi. 2:04 and 3 here in the finale.